So we are going to do this question, 70 number question. Question is, see, when we are saying relationship, na, it is not saying find A and B. It is saying relationship between A and B. Relations, you remember relation? Relation chapter, relation and function. So when I'm writing here A, when I'm writing here A is equals to B, so what is relation between A and B? Both are equal. If I'm writing A is equals to B plus 3. So what is relation between A and B? A is 3 more than B. Okay na? So if B will be 2, what will be A? 5. It means A is 3. That is known as relation. Okay na? And when I get A is equals to 1, it is known as value of A is 1. So there is difference between relation and finding value. So whenever question is find relationship between A and B, it means this type of equation you will get between A and B. You cannot find A is 3, B is 5. Something like that you cannot find. Okay? So in NCERT they are asking find relationship. Achha, that's why this question is important in JEE exam. Why it is important? Because one type of question with A and B they have mentioned in NCERT. So this is saying that throughout this chapter, only 70 number and 80 number question is the good question. From where they will design the question in JEE. They are not going to design question from before 16. Only before 16 or 17, 18. For board, they will give preference to all question. But in JEE, they will prefer question like 17 and 18. That's why yesterday in continuity chapter out of 11, 7 question was made with A, B, lambda, something like that. We'll solve that question today also. Okay. So here, so first logic here is very simple thing that find the relationship between A and B so that function this is continuous at x is equals to 3. Continuous at x is equals to 3. Okay ना? Continuous at x is equals to 3. What does it mean? देखो क्या होगा साथ? If function is continuous at x is equals to 3, what will be mathematics for that साथ? Continuous at x is equals to 3. What will be mathematics? F of 3 plus value visible will be equals to f of 3 value, and that will be equals to f of 3 minus value. So from next time if I ask, okay Hasnan, then answer me like that. Now here we have to find f of 3. First of all we'll find f of 3. Now f of 3 value I want to find. So tell me f of 3 I will find from first function or second function. Go karna, tell me. Huh? F of 3 I want to find. X is equals to 3 I want to put. Then only I will get f of 3. So that I will find from first function or second function. Second. Why second? What value of x we are putting here? 3. 3 is greater than 3. No, na? 3 is less than equals to 3. Yes. So first function. Equals to sign is there. So we'll find from first. समझे? नहीं समझे? चलो ठीक है. Those who didn't understood, say this. I want to find f of 3. How will get f of 3? When at place of x I will put 3. So when I am putting at place of x3, we'll not only put left side, we'll put right side also. Both side I will put x3. So at place of this x I will put 3. That will become f of 3. Okay, Rahman? Now here I will put 3. See the condition. 3 less than equals to 3. 3 greater than 3. Tell me 3 greater than 3 is true or 3 less than equals to 3 is true? Less than equals to true, na? Tell me 3 less than equals to 3 is true or 3 greater than 3 true? less than equals to. It means this will help. Okay, now tell me if I have to find 4, f of 4. So 4 is less than equals to 3 true or 4 greater than 3 true. So I will use this for finding f of 4. So with condition we'll find which function we have to use. Okay? Okay. Yesterday also light was not there, so I didn't put the video. I will find here f of 3. That will become 3a plus 1. I will find f of 3 plus. Tell me 3 plus is greater than 3 or less than 3? 3 plus is greater than 3 or less than 3? So tell me this condition will satisfy or this condition will satisfy? 3 plus less than equals to 3. True or false? False. Are 3 plus less than 3 not na? Sami. 3 plus greater than 3. True or false? True na? 3 plus greater than 3 is true. 3 plus is greater than 3. It means we'll use this. So how we'll find? At place of x, I will put 3 plus. So that will become 3 plus into b. 3 plus into b, you will write 3 plus into b plus 3. And when you are writing in exam, change 3 plus into 3. 3b plus 3. But show this line. Now I have to find f of 3 minus. 3 minus. Which function I will use? 3 minus is less than equals to 3 or greater than 3? Less than equals to 3. Which will use? First will use. So that will become 3 minus into a plus 1 and that will become 3a plus 1. Yes? Now all 3 should be equal now. So I will write all 3 things equal here. What is f of 3 plus? 3b plus 3. So I will write 3b plus 3 is equals to, let me check whether we can write from left or not. F of 3, that is 3a plus 1 and that is equals to this 3a plus 1. Now do you remember when we are getting this equation, how we'll solve this? How many of you remember that part? First I will equate this and then I will equate this. So can you see both are already equal? Both are already equal, it means you cannot solve. Only relation you will get from these two. These are already equal. Yes or no? So I have to write 3b plus 3 is equals to 3a plus 1. Now you take all the term one side, you will get 3b minus 3a. 1 will go that side plus 2 is equals to 0 and that is the relation between a and b. Okay, write it down. आगे समझ में? Understood? Mohan, Vishnu Priya, you have to be attentive every day. Understood ना? Yes. नहीं बोल रहा मैं कुछ. Sorry, sorry. Present, absent, present, absent, present, absent. Discontinuity. Okay, okay. हटा लो, हाथ हटा लो. हाँ, Shikhar Dhawan, tell me. Any doubt? No doubt, na? Understood? Now, 18 number question. Still writing? Write fast. Now, 18 number question. Who will do? Do 18 number question, everyone. Then I will move to JE question of the same type. For what value of lambda this function is continuous at x is equals to 0? Wait, I will tell you one story, na? I will stop this. Okay, so always be good in your work. Now here, it is continuous at x is equals to 0, na? So what does it mean? F of 0 plus is equals to f of 0 is equals to f of 0 minus. Huh. Now tell me, how where I will find f of 0 plus? First function or second function? First function or second function 0 plus? Second, na? 0 plus. Put here 0 plus greater than 0. True or false? True, na? 0 plus is greater than 0. True. So we'll write here 4 times of 0 plus 1 and that will become 1. Yes or no? Now what I will find next? F of 0. Which function I will use? First or second? First. So lambda times, that is my lambda, looking like alpha. So this will become lambda times 0 square minus 2 into 0. What it will become? 0. Now what will be f of 0 minus? Lambda times 0 minus a square will be 0 minus 2 into 0 minus 0. That will be 0. Now just check. What is f of 0? 0. What is f of 0 minus? 0. What is f of 0 plus? 1. Arey, we didn't got lambda. But question is find lambda. Find value of lambda. Understand this concept. Question is find value of lambda if this is continuous at x is equals to 0. So when we found f of 0 plus, f of 0 and f of 0 minus, we got direct value. We didn't got lambda. So here got 0, 0, 1. Tell me all three are equal. No, na? It means that is discontinuous at x is equals to 0. Now but the question is find lambda. So we'll say no values of lambda can make this function continuous at x is equals to 0. Suppose your lambda is 2, 2 into 0. Suppose lambda is 3, 3 into 0. Lambda is 4, 4 into 0. Lambda is 5, 5 into 0. Any number you will give to lambda, it will change to 0. Which means continuity of that function doesn't depend on lambda. Means that is always discontinuous. Yes, na? So here what we'll write? F of 0 is equals to f of 0 minus is not equals to f of 0 plus. Therefore, no values of lambda. Okay? Understood? Na? Now, if I now question is, sir, explain me more. I didn't understand properly. Explain little bit more. So simply I will say, let's remove this. White color we want, na? One white color. Let's remove this part, x part. Now we'll get lambda. What happened actually? X was 0, so this became 0. That 2x, x was 0, that became 0. So 0 minus 0, 0, and 0 with lambda with multiplying, lambda vanished. So if something will vanish, how will find? Yes or no? Samjhe? Now let's find question for that, if that is the question. So you write down that solution. After that, write down this question again, and then you find lambda for me. Huh. I'm telling you, lambda value will be minus 1 by 2. You do the same procedure and find value of lambda. Chalo. हाँ रहमान लिखिए. Hasnain, solve that question. Sabir. हाँ. Second last bench. Shikhar Dhawan. Why you are looking to Prajwal in love mode? Huh? You got the lambda. Minus 1 by 2 got na? Solve. It is solved also, and you are seeing him. Write down the no. You do your own work. यहाँ पे x नहीं है ना? x हमने हटा दिया है. X is removed. Next question, we have removed the x. Then we have to find lambda now. Here we have removed the x. Monish. Now we have to find lambda. So I am removing this solution. Everyone got minus 1 by 2? Got it na? So first of all, what we'll do बच्चे? First of all, इस x को हटाएंगे. Because now this is the question and we have to find lambda. Yes na? So we'll find f of 0 plus, what will be f of 0 plus? Lambda time 0 plus square will be 0 only. 0 minus 2, and that will become minus 2 lambda. Now I'll find f of 0. F of 0 will be again minus 2 lambda, and f of 0 minus will get 1. Yes, na? Yes, sir. 1 minute, 1 minute, 1 minute. Tell me. Oh, that I have exchanged, na? This part will come here and that part will go there, na? So this 1 will go there and this will come minus 2 lambda. Yes, na? And this x is not present in our question. Yes, na? So as it is continuous, so what will write? F of 0 plus will be equals to f of 0 is equals to f of 0 minus. Now what is f of 0 plus? 1 is equals to minus 2 lambda is equals to minus 2 lambda. Equate these two because these two are already equal. So minus 2 lambda is equals to 1. Lambda will be minus 1 by 2. Yes or no? Now we are going to solve some JEE questions. Acha, first of all, we'll solve 23 number question. Write down 23 number question. Yes, sir. Huh? Which question? X is equals to 1, that will be continuous. See, x is equals to 1. Where is x1 in this? Tell me. Where is x1 in this? X is equals to 1, you will find this or this? Which you will use when x is 1? First or second? Understand? NCERT question, na? You want NCERT solution, na? I remember first time you only told me. Okay. Zero part we understood. What is this? Now we want to find what about continuity at x is equals to 1. We have to check whether it is continuous at x is equals to 1 or not. So tell me, for x is equals to 1, first function will consider or second function will consider? Second. Why second? Because 1 is greater than 0. True or not? 1 greater than 0. True or not? Are bolo. So what is this? Linear equation. Yes or no? Linear polynomial. And linear polynomial is always continuous. So we'll write when x is greater than 1, when x is equals to 1, function fx is 4x plus 1, which is linear polynomial, and linear polynomial is always continuous. So this will be continuous at x is equals to 1. Or simply you can prove. You can find f of 1 plus, you can find f of 1 minus, you can find f of 1, and you can say whether it are equal or not. So tell me how, if I'll find f of 1 plus, what will be f of 1 plus? 4 into 1 plus 4 plus 1, that will become 5 plus. 5 plus, in answer we write 5. What will be f of 1? 5. What will f of 1 minus? 1 minus means 0.9999. So tell me 0.999 will satisfy first or second? Sorry, first or second? Second, because 0.999 is greater than 0. This is true. It means this will become 4 minus plus 1, that will become 5 minus, and 5 minus in answer we write 5. So tell me this is 5, this is 5, this is 5. It is continuous. So if you want to write mathematics, you can write that. If you want to write a statement, you can write fx is linear polynomial and linear polynomial is always continuous. So that is continuous at x is equals to 1. Yes? Both way we can go for. Go and read all the NCERT questions of matrices and determinant at home, because we are giving you parallel question from NCERT and we'll be setting your question. So it's good for you. Okay na? Kishore? हेमंत देखो कितना कॉन्फिडेंटली कहता है। यस सर। हेमाद्री अंडरस्टूड। Okay, next we are going to talk about, say this, 90 number question we are going to do. Question is, gx is this function and we have to prove it is discontinuous at all integer. Remember this, see what we have to prove this is discontinuous at all integer. All integer means at 1 it is discontinuous, at 2 is discontinuous, at 3 it is discontinuous, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So we cannot prove for all number x is equals to 1, x is equals to 2, x is equals to 3. So what I will do? How I will proceed? If I have to prove this is discontinuous for all number, I will start with x is equals to k. And what will write here? K is any real number. It can be any real number between minus infinity to infinity. Not real number, integer, because here we are working on integer. Integer we write with z sign also, integer you can write with I sign also, both. Okay. Now, I will find here f of k. K is integer like 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 like that. So f of k I have to find. How I will find f of k? Sorry, g of k. It is g function. We cannot write. It is g function. G of k. So g of k we have to find. So at place of x we are putting k that side. So same k I will put this side. So that will become k minus greatest integer of k. Tell me. If it is integer, k is integer. Vaishnavi, understood? Let's say 2. So 2 minus greatest integer of 2. What will be greatest integer of 2? 2. 2 minus 2. So k is integer. So any integer minus its greatest integer. Tell me 0. 3 minus greatest integer of 3. It is not k plus, na. It is directly k. And what is k? K is integer. If it is k plus, then that will be 3 plus, 3, 4 plus, 5 plus, 6 plus. It is directly k. And what is k? K is integer. K can be any integer. So we are checking all integer at one time with this information. So that part you will have to remember. When you have to check lot of number, so simply you will write x is equals to k and you will give definition of that lot of number. What is definition of that lot of number here? Integral. Integer. So I gave one definition here, k is integer. Now I am doing the question. I will find f of k plus, f of k minus. So f of k means like f of 2, f of 3, f of 4, f of 5 like that. Yes, Natrisha? Yes? Yes. Last bench. देखो इधर. So this will become our 0. Now we are going to find g of, it's looking like k plus or minus you want to find. Tell me. Plus. So what this will become? K plus minus greatest integer of k plus. Now k plus means 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus. So tell me 2 plus greatest integer 2. 3 plus greatest integer. So k plus greatest integer k. So that will become, sir, k plus minus k. And what this will be? 2 plus minus 2. 2 plus minus 2. 0 plus 3 plus minus 3. So k plus minus k. And 0 plus is answer, so this will become 0. So here we got 0, no problem. G of k we got 0, g of k plus we got 0. Now let's see g of k minus. Very good. This is going to be the interesting. K minus minus greatest integer of k minus. Now you have to think in same way. Which way? ये लग रहा था, पता नहीं what I have written. So g of k minus will be, k minus is a number like 2 minus 3 minus 4 minus greatest integer of k minus. Let's think. K minus we don't have to anything. Here we have to think. So if it is 2 minus means 1.99999. So if it is 2 minus, what will you get as integer? 1. If it is 3 minus, what will you get as integer? 2. Everyone is. If it is 4 minus, what will you get as integer? If it is 10 minus, what will you get as integer? So if it is 10, answer is 9. What is relation between both? 10 minus 1 is coming 9. Yes or no? If it is 100, what will 100 minus, what will you get as integer? So what is relation between 100 and 99? 100 minus 1. So if I am writing k minus, what will you get as integer? K minus 1. Arey wah, very good. And this will become k minus minus. This will be k minus 1, not that k minus. And now when this minus will go inside, that will come k minus minus k plus 1. This both will get cancelled and you can write 1. Tell me all three are equal. It will be discontinuous. It means at 2 minus we'll get 1. At 2 plus we'll get 0 and 2 will get 0. At 3 minus we'll get 1. 3 plus 0, 3, 0. At 10 minus 1, at 10, 0, 10 plus 0. Understood the logic? How we are checking infinite number continuity at same time. Yes, na? So write it down. Vishnu Priya. 20 number question. 20 number question we have to find at x is equals to pi. So first of all, I will find f of pi. F of pi at place of x, I will put pi. F of pi will be pi a square minus sine pi plus 5. Sine pi, sine 180 degree, 0. So minus 0 will vanish and this will come pi a square plus 5. Now I'll find f of pi plus or pi minus. Pi plus, that will come pi plus a square minus sine pi plus 5. What is sine 90? What is sine 90 minus? 1 minus. Sine 90 degree is 1. What is sine 89.99999? 1 minus. What is sine 90.00001? 1 minus. 1 plus is not, sine value cannot be greater than 1. It means it will fall only. So sine 180 degree is 0. So what will is sine 180.0001? 0 plus. Like that, but that will become 0 only. You simple consider when I am asking what is sine 180 plus. So tell me sine value of sine 180. Don't have to worry. Sine 180 is 0 na. Sine 180 plus also 0. Directly say. Okay. So again this will become pi plus a square. That will be pi a square only. This will become 0 and that will become plus 5. Pi minus. Again that will become pi a square plus 5. Because what is again sine pi minus will be 0. Sine pi plus, sine pi minus, all three 0. Okay. All three are equal, continuous. हाँ क्या है? बर्थडे है. Superstar birthday is there today. Huh? That is Saad birthday was also there, na? Saad or Hasnan? No, not there, na? Yes, sir. Happy birthday to our superstar. You all want to celebrate his birthday? Your friend is saying directly, no, sir. No, no, no. Okay. No problem. चलिए 21 number question. Say this. We have to say about, we have to talk about, oi, oi, oi. We have to talk about whether this is continuous or not. We have to discuss the continuity of this function. See, the same line is in first question. And yesterday we did first question. Here, not first question, uh, third question. Examine the continuity of the function. Discuss the continuity of the function. Both same. Okay, na? So do you remember how we did this question? We started this question by taking x is equals to k, and k is real number. We are taking for all number minus infinity to infinity. Why? Because there is no restriction in the question. It is not said that you have to check continuity at integer. It is not mentioned like that. What it is mentioned? It is mentioned check continuity and discontinuity. Examine continuity and discontinuity. It means we have to talk about all real number together. But they don't give question like this, but still I will have to give you the solution. So simple here what we can do, it's very easy to do. Simple find in this question. Tell me ABC, which question you want me to say? Any one question choose. C. See what I will do. First of all, I will write x is equals to k. Let x is equals to k. And what is k? K is any real number. Any real number, you can take any number between minus infinity to infinity. That is that k. Okay. Next, what we have to do? We have to write f of k plus. K plus will be sine. K plus into cos. K plus. And this is the answer. Limit solving is not required. This is the answer. In answer, k plus changes to k. So that will become sine k cos k. Now we'll find f of k. What will be f of k? Sine k cos k. And what will be f of k minus? Sine k minus cos k minus. And k minus changes to k. So this will be sine k cos k. All three are equal or not? All three are equal. And what is k? K is any real number. It means if we'll take k2 continuous, take k 2.1 continuous, take k root 2 continuous, take k 10 continuous, 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 everywhere continuous. So we'll write it is everywhere continuous. Understood? Now I think you can do A question also, B question also. Same, you have to put k plus, and next step you have to remove k plus, you have to change into k. Same thing all. So whenever they are asking, examine the continuity of the function, proceed with k in your NCERT, in your board. But in J, what? How will write? You know, I will write sin x is continuous, or some statement I will write. Na? Then I will explain you this in J. How will think about this? हटा दे. Question is discuss the continuity of cosine, cosine, cot. To write one point, every trigonometric function is continuous in their domain. Every trigonometric function is continuous in their domain. लिखो योगेश. Every function is continuous in their domain. It means we have to discuss about cos function. We'll write first every trigonometric function is continuous in their domain. After that we will write domain of cos x is minus infinity to infinity. So it is continuous everywhere. Discussion done. You have to discuss, you don't have to prove. Discuss. Make me understand. So how you will make someone understand? Every trigonometric function is continuous in their domain. Not only trigonometric. Any function, or you say all function is continuous in their domain. And what is domain of cos x? Minus infinity to infinity. In inverse trigonometry, I have told you the domain of cos x and everything. If you remember, you want me to go there? ITF, J12th, ITF, here. Acha. Okay, no problem. Okay, that we wrote on board, not on my notes. So it is not there. But you can see here. Remember, domain means x, value of x. You can see cos x is expanded between minus infinity to infinity on x axis. So domain will be minus infinity to infinity. And can you see that tan x? Question is discussed tan x continuity also. So can you see? Tell me at minus pi by 2, tan x is continuous or discontinuous? Discontinuous. See, at this point, curve is breaking. It is going up and it is coming from here. At x is equals to minus 2, minus pi by 2, break in the system is there or not? It means it is discontinuous. At again pi by 2, discontinuous or not? 3 pi by 2, discontinuous or not? So tan x is discontinuous, or tan x is continuous at all the point except minus pi by 2, plus pi by 2, 3 pi by 2. And how we write? R minus 2n plus 1 plus minus 1 pi by 2. And what is n? N is z. Z means integer. I can write I also. I can write z also. So this is the discussion of. So what is this? Actually, this is domain of trigonometric, domain of tan x. So in this, for these points, tan x will be continuous. क्या हुआ उसे? What happened to her? Understood? Na? So simply for that function, you are going to find domain and you are going to prove. Not prove, you are going to discuss. (23) number question. Yes, 23 number question is the most important question of this. And 24 number. After that, I think chapter over. Acha, 25, 20. Arre, wah. Huh. So here we have to. Here total 3 cases there. Let's represent all 3 cases on number line minus infinity to infinity. This is 0. It is saying when x is less than 0, means less than 0, this region you have to consider this function. And when x is equals to 0 or greater than 0, it means talking about this point and all point, we have to consider this function. And that day I told you, first of all you will write case 1. X is less than 0. When x is less than 0, you will directly write sin x by x is continuous function. Okay. Now, case 2. When x is greater than 0. When x is greater than 0, in greater than 0, we have to consider x plus 1. F of x. Here you can write f of x is equals to f of x is equals to x plus 1. This is linear polynomial. A linear polynomial is always continuous. Now case 3 we will talk about the border. Border is 0 border. 0 is the border. Before 0 some other function, after 0 some other function. So we need to check whether both graph is meeting at same point or not. Now at 0 I will find what? I will find f of 0 plus I will find. F of 0 plus, tell me f of 0 plus I will find from first function or second function? 0 plus I will find from here or here? Second. So 0 plus plus 1. And when you write here x is equals to 0. Case start. So what will get here? 1 plus and 1 plus will be 1. Now I'll find f of 0. Where will find f of 0? First or second? Second, because x 0 we have to consider this. This will become 0 plus 1 and that will become 1. Now what is f of 0 minus? First or second 0 minus? First or second? First, 0 minus is less than 0. 0 minus is negative. Negative is less than 0. Okay na? It means that will become sine 0 minus upon 0 minus. Do you remember? That will become 1. How will see this? We are applying formula here. Do you remember limit x tends to 0, sin x by x is 1. And do you remember this x tends to 0 was two meaning. X tends to 0 was x tends to 0 minus also and x tends to 0 plus also. So this x tends to 0 minus is coming here. That's why value will be 1. Tell me all three are equal or not? 1, 1, 1. All three are equal. It means that is continuous at x is equals to 0. X less than 0 also continuous. X greater than 0 also continuous. X equals to 1. X equals to 0 also continuous. It means it is always continuous. Write down. Dikshit. वो दो. Give that. दे दो कोई बात नहीं, ले लेना फिर बाद में. ये खेल रहे हैं बच्चे वाले उम्र है, ये खेल रहे हैं. अब सर भी खेलने लगे ना. हाँ. Find all the point. No point of discontinuity. It is continuous everywhere. It is continuous everywhere means no point of discontinuity. Time आएगा ना. Time will come for this. Hmm? Now tell me 24 number question. Let's see. Let's see who will do the question 24. Do it. हटा दो. Delete. 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 Varsa. Trisa. Delete. You tell me, I will delete. I will not ask anyone. Hemadri. Delete. Rahman. Delete. Abdul. Delete. Ramcharan. Delete. Bharat. Faizan. Mohan. Delete. Sampath, delete. No, I will not fall in your trap. You tell me your, you tell me different name. Now, say this. We have to discuss about continuity again. We'll divide it into three parts. Which part? Case 1, x is equals to 0. Not visible. Case 1, x is equals to 0. At x is equals to 0, fx is equals to 0, and you'll say it is continuous. Case 2, when x not is equals to 0, no, 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 no. Wait, 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 wait. 0 is actually our border point, so no need to go through this method. Yes, see, words are there. Whatever is written here is not incorrect. It is correct only. But if I am writing this, then we'll have to arrange according to that. So I am simply for arrangement. This I am going to write first. When case 1, when x is not is equals to 0. So that becomes sine a square. F of x will become sine 1 by x, and here you write it is continuous function. But how you'll write it is continuous function? So you'll write every function is continuous in their domain. And what is domain here? All number except 0. Every function is continuous in their domain. And what is domain? The what I am writing here now, actually that is domain. Okay, so this is continuous, so you'll write that. Now you write case 2, x not is equals to 0. What does it mean? We have already talked about this, and we have already talked about this. X not is equals to 0 means all number greater than 0 and all number less than 0. Only we have to talk on 0 now. So case 2, I will write x is equals to 0. And for x is equals to 0, I will find f of 0 plus. 0 plus, tell me where I will find f of 0 plus. First function or second function? First or second? 0 plus equals to 0. Is it true? No. 0 plus not equals to 0. Is it true? Yes, 0 plus and 0 are not equal. That is true. So that word I will use. So 0 plus a square sine 1 by 0 plus. And do you know what it will become? 0 plus a square. 0 plus 1 by 0 plus will be infinity. Sine infinity. Can you tell me what will value of sine infinity? Any number between minus 1 to 1. It can be any number between minus 1 to 1. So any number between minus 1 to 1 into 0, that will become 0 plus only, and 0 plus answer will be 0. Similarly, f of 0 minus will be 0, and f of 0 is already 0 in the question. So f of 0 plus we got. We'll find f of 0 minus. 0 minus will be 0 minus a square sine 1 by 0 minus. 0 minus a square will be 0 plus into sine minus infinity, and that will tend to 0 plus only, and that will be 0 answer. Now we'll find f of 0. Tell me f of 0 from where we'll find? First or second? 0 is equals to 0 or 0 greater than 0? 0 not equals to 0. Second. So I will find 0. That value is 0 only. So all three are equal. So we'll write f of 0 is equals to f of 0 plus is equals to f of 0 minus. Hence it is continuous everywhere. Don't play in another class. Sir will not give you. Monday test is their limit. Today I will put the timetable. Whenever two classes will be there, second class you are going to have test. Okay, thank you. Check this.